Matt and Nat show. I'm Matt.
And I'm Nat.
And we're here today. We have a lot to talk about today. I don't like how I said that. We're here today. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot of topics to discuss today. I'll put it that way. But first, there's something that I forgot to talk about on our last episode, which was the ins and outs of 2026. So go back and listen. But it's something I have to ask you about Labubu's.
Oh.
So Labubu's were very in 2025. And you have a very interesting story of how you ended up with a case of Labubu's.
Yeah.
Are they going to be in going into 2026?
No.
You already changed your mind?
I like them personally.
Okay.
But they're not like a craze anymore.
All right.
Yeah.
So are you going to keep all of yours? How many do you have?
I gave a lot away. I only have two. I have three now. My mom gave me one for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
But I only kept two from that box.
Okay.
I sold two, actually.
How much did you sell them for? I want to know.
It wasn't a lot.
Oh, no?
No. Because by the time they actually got here, I ordered them from Pop Mart, and they came from China.
Okay.
And it took a long time to ship, and then it took a long time to actually get here once it did ship. So it was like 2 months later. So like the craze had already kind of died down.
No.
So I didn't make like a bunch of money, but as long as I made back what they were worth, I was fine with it. Okay. So I think it was a couple dollars more than what they were.
So they're in for you, but out for everybody else. You think? All right. I forgot to bring that up on our last episode.
Yeah. They released like a new keychain, like it's smaller.
Oh,
and
that
it
would
has
be
like a
cute.
letter, like.
I like that.
And I really want an N. And I saw one on Marketplace, but I never like pursued it. But like they're really cute.
I haven't seen those. You'll just show me.
Yeah, they weren't as popular.
I might like something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't get into the Labubu's. I appreciate them, but I didn't get into them.
I think they're so cute.
They are cute.
My mom gave me it was like a different line than the one, I got the Big Into Energy ones, and they were like bright colors. Yeah. But I kind of wanted a muted one too, but I wasn't going to order from them again.
Right.
My mom gave me one for Christmas, and it's like a perfect cream color.
Ooh.
I think it's so cute. So it's on my diaper bag.
Yeah. Love. Okay. That was one thing I forgot to mention.
Yeah, I like it.
Cute.
But I understand it's not like, gotta get them.
Not everyone's cup of tea?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I won't order more.
No more?
No.
All right.
Like, I have enough. I'm happy with what I have.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah. Circling back if you haven't listened to our last episode. All right. Now what we need to talk about is Wicked. We had many plans to attempt to try to see Wicked for good. It just didn't work out, which is fine.
It's my fault. I'm sorry.
No. It's totally fine. Because then you came through, but you bought it on Prime. And then Natalie gave Brad and I her login because she had watched it. So let's have you start off.
Okay.
How did you feel about Wicked for Good?
I liked it. There wasn't as many bangers in this one.
Yeah, the music wasn't as...
But I feel like we knew that. Like, because in the musical, all the good songs are in the front.
Yes.
I really love No Good Deed. That's a banger.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's a good one.
She got a little jazzy at that.
And then, obviously, For Good.
Oh, my gosh.
Such a good
I
song.
have been changed.
Tears to my eyes.
Well, Dorothy's just like dying. Which I guess if you guys haven't seen Wicked for Good and want to see it, you probably want to skip the next couple of minutes because...
If you wanted to see it, you would have seen it by now.
That is also true. We are very late to the bandwagon, so, you guys can't complain if you're saying we have spoilers because, whatever. Oh, she's making a mental...
I'm making a note because I have to talk to you about something else.
Okay. So I agree. I actually was talking about this with my theater friend, Maddie, so she backed me up. First act is always better than the second act.
Okay.
Even though, arguably, Phantom, right? I feel like Phantom of the Opera is amazing.
Banger after banger.
Yes, that is the exception. But other than that, first act is always better than the second act. And
Hamilton. I feel like second act.
Hamilton is very good.
It's just good.
I'm going to listen to that on the way home now.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
yeah.
First act is always better than the second act. So you and I and a couple other friends saw the first Wicked in theaters. Amazing.
So good.
I loved it.
Roses.
Oh, 10 out of 10, no matter what. And I have never seen Wicked before. I mean, I knew what the show was, but I didn't know all the specifics. Yeah. So the first movie, I was like, oh. I listened to the soundtrack for weeks afterwards. Yeah. And then this movie, I was a little afraid to watch it.
Why?
Because of the animal stuff. I'm such a baby. Even if the animals aren't real or pretend or see anything that has to do with animals being hurt or oppressed in any kind of way,
Really?
I can't watch it.
Really?
No, I really can't. I get so sad. Anytime there's a movie or a show with a dog in it, Brad gets so annoyed at me, I Google it. And I'm like, what happens? I need to know what happens to this specific animal. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm not going to watch it.
Okay.
I refuse to watch anything or anything. So this movie, after even seeing the previews, again, spoiler, but who cares? I knew that all the animals were being like, not necessarily, they were being abused. I'll use the word. They were being hurt and abused, and
in silence.
In silence, their voices were being taken away.
Yeah.
So even at some parts in the movie, like the beginning, the opening, when they have like the animals doing the Yellow Brick Road, I literally was like this.
No way.
Yes, yes. I had my full head covered. I was and I was getting so stressed, and that's why I was afraid to see it in theaters.
Oh.
Because I knew there was going to be, I'm really.
What? I had no idea.
Yes. So even though our plans had fallen through, I would have gone. Yeah. If our plans had worked out, I would have gone to go see it. I'll go. But I was just so worried about the animal stuff. Yeah. And then even the scene where, like the first movie, the whole thing with the flying monkeys, when she did the spell, when we were at the theater, I had the tears burning in the back of my eyes. Yes, what? I was so, even though it's not real, I was so sad. I was so sad. In the theater, my eyes were burning. I was like, are you serious? Like, I'm not going to cry in front of my friends.
Yeah.
So then this movie, when there was like the scene where the monkeys got released and then she went into the back room where all those other animals were in the cages.
Yeah. What was that? That was surprising to me.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
And then she went up to the professor and he didn't have a voice anymore.
Did he ever get his voice back? He did, because he was teaching at the end.
Yeah, he did. But oof.
That got you.
It did. I like at home. I was being so mean. Brad was like trying to comfort me. I'm like, don't touch me. I'm like, I don't want any comforting. So I almost ruined us watching it. At home. Yeah. Brad will probably agree. He's nodding his head in the background.
So you guys didn't know the plot beforehand?
No. Like I said, I know what Wicked is, but I've never seen the details. I don't know what the details are. Yeah. I didn't even know the whole animal thing was a big part of the play, which I guess that's on me. So even before we had watched the movie, because we watched it in 2 parts, Thursday and Friday. We finished it last night. I had Googled it. I'm like, animal abuse and Wicked. And like, they were like, yeah, the animals are being oppressed. And I'm like, Brad, I don't know. I don't know if I can watch this for the podcast. But I watched it. I did, like I said.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, I'm such
okay.
Yeah, covered my head. But other than that part, like once she freed the animals and turned Wicked, I'm like, yeah, she should be Wicked. She freed all these animals. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Fiero and Alphaba?
I knew it was going to happen.
I know.
I think
Come on, speak freely. No one else is listening. It's just us.
It's just me and you in the room.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that he left Glinda.
Okay, I did feel bad for Glinda. Brad and I talked about this last night. I felt like the first movie was really about Alphaba's story.
Yes.
And then this part was more about Glinda and her whole power struggle.
Yeah.
So I did feel sad for her.
Yeah, I feel like she got... I guess I was going to say she got the short end of the stick, but she really didn't. I mean, she was like the queen of Emerald City. But like, her fiance left her and then got with her best friend.
And got with her best friend, if you know what I mean. Brad's like, I'm editing that part out.
Have you seen all the... Well, you're not on TikTok.
I've seen some posts about her cardigan. Brad and I were watching it because I already knew because I had seen some like videos on my Instagram reels, but Brad had it. And I was like, Brad, something's about to go down. And he's like, no. I was like, something's about to go down, brother. Get ready.
I just don't understand why.
Why did that have to be?
They ran off. I know. I feel like it was kind of pointless.
Yeah, like I don't understand.
Like they could like be together without like being together.
Like we didn't need to see them like laying in bed afterwards. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, and like how come they got back to her little tree house and she just immediately starts like stripping down?
I know, like, she got comfy. Hello. She got comfy. Like,
no, I can't believe you just left your wife at the altar, but just immediately like took her
like
little
dress
off and then put her cardigan
her little witchy lingerie.
Where'd she even get that? She's living in the woods. Where did she?
I know, like where did she? I don't know. With her combat
the animals
boots.
made it for her.
Yeah,
the silkworms.
But you know who I don't feel bad for at all in this movie? Bach. I don't feel bad for him. I'm sorry. Like, I understand whatever. Nessa was... Nessa and Bach. I get that he, like, didn't like her and felt like... Well, she was forcing him to be there.
I feel like I don't understand what you're saying.
Bach and Nessa.
What about him? You don't feel bad for him?
No.
He was being held captive? You don't feel bad for a human being held captive, but you feel bad for an animal?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. That's a controversial topic.
I feel like she strong-armed him into being there and being her little secretary. And then when he's like, please let me leave, she's like, actually, you and your kind have to stay here. You don't feel bad for that?
I mean, I feel bad for the other munchkins.
But not him.
I'm
kind of into him. Like when
you left me speechless.
When he looked up at Glinda, like, I'm like, oh, he's angry. I get it.
What?
I get it. He was turned into the Tin Man.
Yeah.
And then he blamed Elphaba, and I'm like, well, that's Nessa.
That's why I don't feel bad for him, because he blamed Elphaba. And
he did.
Yeah, that's why I don't feel bad for him.
I like when he says, with the witch!
Yeah. But, I don't know. I didn't feel very bad. Nessa, I think blah, 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 if I could talk. I'm getting all worked up talking about this. I did not like Nessa at all.
I don't either. Even in the first one, I'm like, she has
a victim mindset.
Yeah. And why is she, like, blaming Elphaba for all her problems?
All her problems. And she's getting mad at Elphaba for not coming to her dad's funeral. And people would kill Elphaba if she came. So I don't understand.
And constantly, even before that whole thing, she's just been mean to Elphaba.
Yeah.
Why would she come around to comfort you?
Yes. And Elphaba was still trying to make her happy at the end.
Yeah.
And she even saved Bach. I'm going to say the name like that. Bach. She saved him after Nessa messed up. Yeah. So, I don't know. I just, the whole thing, that was making me mad.
Yeah.
And then the house fell on her. But the house falling on her was Glinda kind of got that ball rolling. So, but she was a scorned.
Glinda did?
Yeah. Because remember, Elphaba and Fiero got away to run away to the treehouse and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And then they were talking about how to get Elphaba to come out of hiding. Mm-hmm. And Glinda said her sister.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
honestly, Glinda had every right because Elphaba just took her man.
Well, yeah, she was a scorned woman. I get it. But I mean, obviously, she did not realize that they're gonna have a house fall on her. So,
girl, I hate Madame Morrible.
Her singing. I'm sorry.
They should have cast a different person. I understand.
I mean, I could never. So I'm not trying to be a hater, but. Oof.
But I'm also not on the silver screen. Like, I feel like you got to know your limits.
It was a little rough. But maybe
she's limited, you know?
Anyway, we've been spending...
And she got a lot of screen time and a lot of song time.
She got a lot of song time. That's what made me mad about the first soundtrack for The Wizard and I.
That's the best song, and she ruined it.
And she's on the beginning of that song for The Wizard and I. Yeah. But yes, I agree. I think the first movie is better.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll rewatch the second one, at least not for a long time. I don't think I need to.
I get that.
Like, honestly,
it didn't leave me feeling good.
Yeah. Because it's Fiero and Elphaba walking off in the distance as he's a scarecrow.
They did him. I don't like the way they did his makeup.
Who did he remind me of? Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. I feel like he looked like Ryan Reynolds in his makeup.
Yeah.
That's what Brad and I were talking about last night. But so I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got over my fear of the fake animals.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. But I mean, anyway.
I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan of it this time.
No.
The first one's so good.
First one is good. Honestly, I feel like you could watch the first one and then just be okay.
I think so too.
But you know what I really did like?
What?
Is the intertwining of the Wizard of Oz and the story going on at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's a lead up to recreating the Wizard of Oz. I think that'd be really cool.
I don't think they'll ever recreate the Wizard of Oz.
Really?
I don't think they ever will.
I don't know. I would watch it if they did.
I'd watch it. Oh, I'm sad.
I think they would.
Really? That never even crossed my mind.
I just feel like they put so much effort into intertwining those storylines throughout.
You think?
I think so.
Huh.
Because they really made an effort not to show Dorothy's face and whatnot. So, I don't know. I just feel that the Wizard of Oz movie is coming.
Really?
Yeah. And they didn't really show Fiero a lot once he was a scarecrow.
I know. Wasn't that kind of crazy?
So that also makes me think that they're going to make the Wizard of Oz. But I don't know.
Do you think they'd be the same cast?
I feel like they would have to be.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that's happening.
No?
No.
I hope so. I would want
I
that
think
to
it'd be
happen.
really hard to recreate The Wizard of Oz because it's such a beloved movie.
Yeah.
You know? And I think so many people would be upset. Because no matter what, you can't make everyone happy. I know that. But I think that is like more than a cult classic.
That's true. I
don't
agree.
know. I'd be sad.
I hope so.
I think that'd be cool. I know that never even crossed my mind. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. That would be a lot.
You're really thinking about it now.
I am. That's really got my gears turning. Is that the saying?
Yeah.
My wheels going?
Yeah,
What?
the gears. Anyway.
Maddie's like, just shut up.
No, yeah, your gears are turning. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
Anyways. Anyway, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You're like,
Maybe I'll audition.
You're like, they're not going to use the same cast. It's going to be open casting. Get yourself on the silver screen.
I'm Toto.
No, I would enjoy that. So yeah, so I'm glad I watched it, but
yeah,
I'm good for now.
I also didn't realize that Glinda never got powers.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to like learn.
Well, at the end, it kind of seems like she is because remember she has the Grimoire and then she's singing and it opens.
Hey, yeah, what was that? I forgot about that.
I think that's supposed to be...
Is that her getting her powers?
I think so. I think that's some lead on to her finally being able to use it or read it.
Huh.
For good. Because she's Glinda.
For good.
For good. That leads me to... It doesn't... This story has nothing to do with it. But I have a funny story for you that happened to me this week. So, you and I were talking earlier about how this week was my first full week back to work after the holidays. And just... I've had a rough week. Just let alone just going back to work. No one wants to go back to work, right?
Yeah.
And it's just been rough, a lot of work and whatnot. And then Thursday, I was at work. And I have a bookshelf in my office. And it's not a tall one. It comes up probably to about my chest. And I was already really tired. It was the end of the day. I felt like I was just doing a million things. And at work, we all have iPads. And my iPad was balanced on top of my bookshelf on top of files. And I was already cranky. I wanted to go home. And I'm trying to move things around. And then my iPad started slipping. And it fell on my foot.
Oh, no.
But okay. And it was the same foot that I had broken my ankle on in high school.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, I went down.
No,
I went down.
No.
It fell. And because I'm in my office, my door's open. So I'm just like a silent scream.
Yeah.
And I remember I just went down on the floor and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like I just got sweaty immediately. And I had been eating my little afternoon snack. I had some Cheez-Its and I just felt nauseous. And I was like, what is happening to
me? My gosh. Are you okay?
I have the biggest bruise.
Do you?
It's purple. I have this
huge... Did you get an x-ray? Because that's how it started last time.
No, that's what I was telling Brad. I'm like, if this bruise keeps getting darker, then...
Yeah. Remember?
When I broke my ankle. I walked on my broken ankle for a few days. Yeah. I remember that because I didn't
That was crazy.
I was a volleyball star, so I didn't want my season to be... But anyway, so I was already having a bad day. My iPad, they give you a cover, but it's a cover with the keyboard. So that's a thick thing. Yeah. Falls on my foot. I was so irritated. Get this big nasty bruise on my big toe. And then I go home and Brad and I ate dinner and whatnot. And Brad had got himself a little treat, a 2-liter of Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
No way.
Yeah.
Brad's crazy.
Yeah, I know. He's a little crazy for that. And he enjoys a nice glass of Baja Blast at dinner.
Just take the edge off.
Yeah. And he puts, he's laughing in the background. He puts the 2-liter away in the fridge. And then he had to go somewhere. So then
Brad is so busy, side note. He's always
on a side quest somewhere.
My goodness.
And I was cleaning up after dinner. And this was the night I made the Korean beef bowls. So I was in a good mood because I'd come home.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah, I was like, I'm feeling better about myself even though I hurt my foot. And no, actually, we didn't make Korean beef bowls. We had something else. But anyway, I was still in a good mood regardless. And I was putting things back in the fridge. I opened the fridge. Guess what falls out of the fridge and hits my foot?
Same foot?
Same
Brad,
foot.
how in trouble were you?
And the Baja Blast fell on my foot out of the fridge. And I remember I was just like you know how you feel the tears in the back of your eye?
Did you cry?
No, I didn't. I was strong.
Okay.
I was like, even though I'm home alone, I'm like, no one can see me do this. And I felt the tears and I was like, And I'm texting Brad. I'm like,
you'll never. You dummy.
No. Listen. So I'm like, the Baja Blast fell and hit me. Or no, I said it fell, and he's like, no way. Like, that's crazy. Did it hit your foot? I'm like, you're not connecting the dots here. The Baja Blast fell out of the fridge and hit me in the foot. I'm like, it wasn't pushed back in the fridge all the way.
Yeah.
And he's like, are you trying to say that I did that? I was like,
who else would?
So he didn't understand that I was blaming him for.
Ew.
So.
Men.
I know, right? And then this morning I'm taking a shower and the shampoo bottle falls and it almost hit me in the foot.
That's crazy. I think something's happening.
I'm having some bad luck.
I think your foot's meant to be broken.
I really hope not.
That's crazy.
That would be such a bummer.
That would be.
But I have a huge bruise on my foot.
Oh.
In case you were wondering.
Is it from the iPad or the Baja Blast?
Exactly. I don't know what made it worse. We'll never know. So that's my story of the week.
Wow.
That's my update.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're just looking at it. We need to have like a Brad cam of his reactions to everything. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Do you have a story for us today? You wrote something down.
Did you finish Stranger Things? You finished it.
She's talking to Brad, everybody.
I'm talking to Brad. Okay. I'm going to talk about, did you watch it? I told you to watch the last, you didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it, but Natalie told me the whole ending on FaceTime, so. Because, Brad, no. This is the thing. Brad watches it when I'm not around because I don't watch it, so it doesn't matter. He stayed up until 12:30, like on Tuesday or Wednesday, to finish it. He's like, I have to finish it. So I couldn't even have watched it if I had an opportunity. I was in bed. So another spoil. If you don't want to be spoiled by Stranger Things, you should have finished it by now. But Natalie's
if you cared, you'd watch it. So I'm going to talk about it.
So Natalie's going to talk about it. So go ahead.
Oh my god.
Get onto your pulpit for Stranger Things.
First of all, have you seen all the theories how there's going to be a secret final episode?
Yes, Brad was telling me about that.
I was sad. I'm like. I was sitting on Netflix at 7 o'clock on whatever day the 7th. Nothing ever came out. I think that would have been really cool because everyone was saying how we as the audience are now under Vecna's curse. Like they're saying it was like a fake ending. There's a bunch of theories online.
And you believe the theories? Or you
I really do. I believe.
I almost spit my coffee out on that one.
No, guys.
Go ahead.
Elle kills herself. Okay? Elle kills herself.
She makes herself a sacrifice.
This is when Maddie's going to see me cry for the first time in years. Elle kills herself. And, her and Mike are a thing. They always have been. And so
wait, which one is Mike? I'm sorry.
Finn Wolfhard.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm, like, sweating. I'm so sad. I'm literally broken up about this. I feel like someone I know died. Aww. And I don't know why because I'm not super attached to this show.
Yeah.
Like, I was telling Maddie, I didn't watch this. Like,
yeah, you never talked about it before.
When it first came out, I did not watch it. I don't think we watched it until season 4 came out, maybe. I think me and Steven started from the beginning, and that's when we got into it. And, like, when we got into it, I was into it. Mm-hmm. Like, I was excited for this new season. But, like, I didn't grow up with this show is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So I don't know why I'm so attached. Like, I didn't care that much. Like the people you see online, Yeah. But anyways, Mike and Elle are a thing. And then she stays in the portal. And then she gets in Mike's mind and she's like, help the others believe. Or help them. What did she say? Like, help them understand why I'm doing this. Because she's like, if I stay alive, this is just going to keep happening. They're going to keep trying to get, like, the government's going to keep trying to get her. But then they share their on-screen kiss, and then Purple Rain starts playing in the background. And I'm just, like, trying to hold it together because if I cry right now, Steven is going to laugh at me so hard. If I cry over a show, are you kidding me? So I'm like, I, like, pull out my phone. I'm, like, trying to play on my phone.
She's getting a little teary-eyed, everybody.
So sad. And then, it's like a trending sound now on TikTok. So every time I open TikTok, Purple Rain. And then it just brings back that hole in my chest.
Aww.
It was really sad. Yeah, and I wish.
Should we play Purple Rain right now?
No.
We get copyrighted?
No, guys. I don't know. I don't know why it affected me that much, but it really did.
I remember when you talked about it, when we had FaceTime, you told me you were really passionate about it. I remember that.
Oh my God, it was really sad.
Aww.
And then I'm like, yeah, we are under Vecna's curse. What if she's alive?
You're like, that's why I'm dedicated to this extra episode.
Yeah.
I wonder if because everybody wanted an extra episode so bad that now they'll just make one just to appease.
I I kind of thought that, but also, like, how difficult would it be to get everybody to work together again?
Yeah, that's true.
Do you have any other stories for us this week?
I have one other story. Kiwi. So Brad and I went to our favorite Korean food restaurant, which Korean food is my fave.
Yeah.
I love Korean barbecue. And we are regulars there. I don't know how else to put it. Like, the way.
How often do you go?
We at least eat kiwi at least once a month.
Wow.
I know. And usually we do takeout. We've been doing more takeout lately than going in. Even though we're trying to cook more at home this year. Okay. So we'll see. But we love it. And there's a few of the wait staff who know us. Oh, okay. Every time we come in, they're like, "Oh, welcome back, guy." You know, because one guy, he goes to the same Planet Fitness that we go to. Ooh. And the other waitress, she always knows us, and she always makes fun of us when we get takeout because I make Brad go pick it up. Yeah. I never come to go pick it up. So anyway, we go there, and their tables, it's the type of restaurant where it's like one side is just the booth, and then the other side is the one chair table. So then a bunch of chairs are right next to each other, or like a bunch of tables are like right next to each other, right? Because you would share one line of the booth. So every time we go, there's always kooky people on either side of us. You know what I mean? Like, you've ever been to a restaurant and you're eating, and then all of a sudden, whoever's sitting next to you, their conversation is so much more interesting, and then you're just silent because you're listening to them because you're so close together. Yeah. And I honestly, Brad and I talk about this. The last few times that we've actually gone into the restaurant, there's always something going on. Stop. A couple's on a first date, or they're fighting or something.
I'd pay to be sat next to a first date.
I know. We always play the game of, do you think they're on a first date? Like, we look at each other, we're like, what do you think? And you can always tell. It's so funny.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And so we went on New Year's Day, and we were seated we were in the middle of two couples, okay? So the couple to our right, I don't know, they seemed normal. We couldn't tell if it was a first date or not. It was hard to tell. But they were, kind of chit-chatting, and we were like, what are you guys talking about? Stop. But then Brad had noticed it right away, the couple on our left. I didn't notice it until halfway through our meal. The couple on our left, the guy was just yapping. Ugh. He was just talking and talking. And then halfway through the meal, I realized that he's also an attorney. Oh. And he had some big thoughts. And we looked him up afterwards. It was so funny.
So you didn't know him before?
No, I have no idea who he was. Okay. But he was talking to this poor woman. I don't know if it was like a business dinner or a date or just two colleagues. I don't know. But they get onto the topic of networking and marketing yourself. And I guess he owns his own firm, and he just was like, I would never pay for marketing, and networking is useless. You have to get known by your craft. People know you by your craft, and then they talk about you, and then that's how you get clients. And Brad and I are just like, that's networking if people are connecting you with other people. But he was real big on the marketing thing, and she was trying to offer up ideas, and he's like, no, like, you don't get it. And then they were talking about networking events, and she had talked about how she had just been to one. He's like, well, that's pointless. What did you even tell me one thing you got from that networking event? Tell me one thing. Tell me one connection you made. God. Like, yeah, he was like, as the meal was going on, and they had already paid for their check, and they're just sitting there talking. And I'm like, what is happening? Because, I mean, not that I'm a know-it-all either, but I'm just like,
but I knew a thing or two.
I know a thing or two. So what are you trying to say? And then Brad and I are like texting each other like things he's saying.
As you're sitting right there?
Yeah. Because then towards the end of us leaving, I need to pull up the exact quote. I'm pulling up the receipts, everybody. So this guy is just so aggressive at everything he's saying. And I got up to go to the bathroom. Because I was like, I just need a second. Well, I need to go to the bathroom. And the whole meal, I kept hoping that he would get up to go to the bathroom. Because I was literally to the point where I was going to turn to this girl and be like, girl.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Like, what? Do you need to run? Get away from him. Yeah. And he never got up. He was just talking. And then if she would agree with him on something, he's like, now you're talking. Now you're getting it. Ew. Don't you hate when people do that? Ew. He's like, now you're seeing it the right way or whatever. And so we're getting ready to leave. We had already paid her check. And Brad and I and this guy's still going. They were there before we got there, and they're staying afterwards. And so he started talking about my specific line of work.
Oh no. Bad.
This was like the last quote. He said, every lawyer who works in my line of work is trash all they do is sit around and drink and talk about themselves. They don't move the needle on anything. And Brad and I, like, I thought Brad never, like, gets aggressive or any, not that he's aggressive or anything like that.
I got him fired up?
Yeah, but I thought Brad was going to say something to him because we both were like, what? Like, not that I should be taking it so personally, but he was just so, like, they are trash. They don't do anything.
What?
They don't move the needle at all. And we both just looked at him. He was this guy in his own world. Like he had no idea that we even were paying attention. Actually, I don't care if he does. To us, it did not seem like he knew anything that we're talking about. And then he was talking about, he's going on this whole tangent about my specific profession or line of work. And, you know, and then he was saying something about these networking events that they put on and how nothing happens at them and stuff like that. And I was like, I might say something. And Brad's like, no.
Did you?
No. Well, as I was getting up, because he kept mispronouncing the networking events incorrectly. So as we were getting up and putting my coat on, I just said really loud, I'm like, well, this is the correct name of blah, 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 blah. And then we just left.
Wow.
So I don't know if he heard me or not, but I was just like, what? Yeah.
Ew.
So I'm trash and I don't move the needle at all. And
she's mean.
And she's mean, and all I do is sit around and drink. But
that's crazy. So, like, do you know what he, like, what's his line? How do you say that?
Estate planning. And I'm like,
so what do you think of estate planners?
You know, I'm not going to call them trash.
But are they?
I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
It's not my line of work. Okay. It's not my line of profession. But isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how did we stumble upon, right after Brad and I are like, we're not going to talk about work or anything at dinner.
Aww.
You know, we're going to, no.
What a jerk. I know. Ew. I hate him.
He was so passionate.
You said you looked him up?
Yeah. He's out of state.
He's out of state.
He's a lawyer out of state. Oh. So I'm just like, wow. First of all, I'm one of those people, why are you in my state eating
get
dinner?
out of here. Get out. Go home.
But isn't that crazy?
What state is he in?
Illinois.
Oh, okay.
But, so, I don't know. If I ever cross paths with him, we'll see.
Can you imagine?
And I'll know him. I'll remember him.
Ooh.
But yeah,
How old is he?
I don't know. I didn't go that deep.
But, like, when you look at him.
He seemed maybe, like, mid-30s. So a little bit older than me, for sure. But, like again, I'm no expert. But I was just like, he was very passionate. And about not networking yourself or marketing yourself. And another thing he kept saying,
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Another thing he kept saying that was cracking Brad and I up because he kept repeating it over and over again. He said, every decision you make for the business has to be for the business. He said,
Who is this guy? I would love to know what he's doing. Like, was it a date? Like, can you imagine if that was a date?
Well, that's why I'm saying this poor woman is just stuck listening to this man, and he just kept saying, every decision you make for the business has to be for the business.
What does that even mean?
I know. I'm like, why? What do you mean? If you have a business, why? And you're making business decisions, wouldn't you be making your decisions for your business? But he just kept saying that. And Brad and I are just like, brother, give it a break, give it a rest.
Yeah.
But every decision you make for the business has to be for the business.
See, that's a dude who just okay. So when
go ahead, say it.
We talk about men and say, "Oh, I don't listen to a man." This is the type of men we're talking about, you know? Like, oh, stupid men. That's the kind of men. Ugh, they just like to hear themselves talk.
No, this guy 100% just wanted to hear himself talk.
Oh my! Like that doesn't even.
I know.
That's not even a complete thought.
I know.
And if he's gonna keep repeating it, you just want to hear yourself talk. Ew.
Brad was like, I just so badly wanted to turn and be like, my wife's an attorney. Why don't? What do you think?
Talk. Talk amongst yourselves.
I was like, what in the world?
Ew.
Yeah. Out in the wild, man.
What a dummy.
I was so funny. So yeah, everybody who's in business, every decision you make for the business has to be for the business.
TM.
You heard it here first.
Yuck.
Anyways, are you ready to jump into our topic of the day?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
I am nervous.
So this is Brad. Did Brad have this idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't my idea.
I'll remind everybody, our manager, producer, director, social media director, Brad, gave us this idea to roast each other's Instagram post. Old Instagram post. Hopefully not new. I don't know.
Maybe.
old Instagram
Nothing's
post.
safe. I just pull up your wedding photos.
I know. Everything's on the table. So what we'll do is we're going to show each other, and then the noteworthy ones will probably end up on our dump for the week. I'm thinking. I don't remember if that's what we came up to. Okay, Brad's giving me the nod of yes. So Natalie's she's already starting, everybody.
Oh, I got to scroll to the bottom of your account.
So we're going to scroll.
We're just going to start where it all began.
Now, I will say I have archived, not recently. Not recently. I did not archive anything in the preparation of this, but I have deleted a lot of stuff in the years past.
You archived it? Can you pull up the archives?
No, I'm not going to pull up the archives. No, absolutely not. Okay.
Come on.
No.
What am I going to do? Roast your looks? Like, I don't know.
My ugly clothes?
Yeah.
No, you have to say that. You have to say that now.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. You do it.
How did we
So,
start?
our last podcast,
Oh.
everyone go listen. We got into a heated debate about barrel jeans and skinny jeans and just clothes in general, because we were talking about our ins and outs of 2026. And then there was something that Natalie was going to say, and she decided not to say it. So I took a little note of it in my notebook. And then once we went off air, everybody, I asked her, I'm like, well, what were you going to say? We were talking about clothes. And go ahead, make your statement.
Maddie will wear something ugly, but when she wears it, it looks cute. Okay? Like, I mean this with so much love. I don't know why she's laughing. To me, this is a compliment. She'll put on anything, like something that I would have never thought to wear. She'll put it on, and I'm like, oh, that looks really cute. I don't know. Like, she can make ugly things look cute. I feel like that's a good thing. I don't know.
So you heard her first, folks.
Watch, she's going to change my opinion on barrel jeans.
I am. I'm going to get a pair of barrel jeans. Add that to my goals for 2026. I'm going to get a pair. But it was just so funny because she said my clothes are ugly.
Not all of them.
Not every single item, everybody. Don't worry. Not every single item.
No, she's changed my mind on a lot. Like, I don't know. I think you dress really cute. So when you put on something, I'm like, oh, I would have never thought to get that.
Basically,
like if I would have seen that on a hanger, I would have been like, oh, granny.
No.
But then you put it on, and I'm like, chic.
So that was our little roast to get us started.
It wasn't a roast. It was a compliment.
All right, you want to start with the first post?
I jump right in.
Yeah, I'm scared. That's a good one.
So
that's a classic.
What I'm looking at is a picture of me and Maddie. We are on an 8th grade trip. We were at Dollywood, and we are in a coffin, and we are pretending that we're dead. And I just think it's really funny. And her caption is, "LOL, we look so dumb."
LOL, everybody.
In our jean skirts. What a time.
What a time. What a time. Okay, let's see. Are you ready for my first one?
Yeah. What?
So what I'm looking at is a mirror selfie of Natalie standing in the mirror. She's got a nice little baseball cap on, and she's wearing a matching ramen noodles, leggings, and sweatshirt set. Mm-hmm. And her caption is, "Who knew a gal would be so fresh?" But instead of the S in fresh, she put a dollar sign.
Because does anyone else look that fly? I don't think so.
But you know what? Huh? This set, you wore it to school during Spirit Week with the denim skirt on top of the leggings, of course. And you won an award for like Random Day, I think.
Did I?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you did. You forgot about that? Yeah. I'm pretty sure she won like Random Day of Spirit Week or something. But fresh with the dollar sign, everybody. We're bringing it back. In 2017.
2026, it's in.
That's one of the ins. Add it to the list.
Guys, Steven got that set for me.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Back in the young days?
Yes, in the young days.
All right, what's another one?
I'm just like scrolling through your photos. Like this one starts off normal, but it's like a carousel and it's like old photos. I was wearing baby lips in like the brightest pink.
Can we talk about baby lips? Was it Lip Smacker brand who made
No, it was Maybelline.
Maybelline?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That was a time.
I loved those.
Yeah,
I had
we
a
had
ton.
every color.
They're like the ugly like pink that didn't even look good.
This pink, it doesn't look good on anybody. It's like a Barbie pink color.
I love it.
Ugh.
All right, I have one.
What even was that? Was that a Snapchat filter?
It was a Snapchat filter. You guys remember Face Swap? I feel like that was a big when that filter came out, everybody was talking about Face Swap. Natalie and I did a Face Swap. I feel like we're just roasting each other. It's just photos of us.
We're just pointing out our insecurities.
We did a Face Swap, and the caption is, "Who's who, everybody?"
That's funny. I stand by that. I miss the days when like we would go and like specifically have like a photo shoot and be like, hey, I need a picture. Like, take these pictures of me.
I'm so glad you brought that up because I was looking at old pictures and yeah, we would literally like get dressed up or something.
Do our makeup.
Go
and
to
like
the
have a
mall,
photo shoot.
Take my picture, please. Or the peace sign. That was a big one.
Did you ever do duck lips? I feel like we didn't really get into that. And I'm kind of proud of ourselves for that.
You remember the Kylie Jenner challenge people used to do?
Oh, even in the moment, it made me like sick to watch.
Where people would put the suction cup.
Yes.
No, I never got into the duck lips.
I'm so glad we didn't. I feel like that would have been really bad for us.
Let me see how many other. Oh my goodness, this is from my archive. You and I in front of Sip.
Why did you archive that? Do you remember that when every single photo we posted, we did like the white frame, like a huge frame.
The frame. Oh my goodness. That's what a lot of this archive is.
That's like what all my pictures were on my feed. If you go back to my old account.
She said that was off limits.
No, that one's not off limits. It's my random ones. Oh, I wanted to watch these with you. I don't know what these are.
Sweat teas and fries in so long.
Oh.
How's it feel? Refreshing.
Oh, she was stressed. The Sonic drive-through.
Popcorn chicken.
Small
because
popcorn chicken.
She wasn't hearing me. It was stupid.
No, chicken fries. No, Natalie and I. Was that our first year of Purdue?
Probably. I was only there for a year and a half.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say that on the pod. Any break we had.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Hold on. How do I get this?
Any break we had, we were going to the McDonald's drive-thru or some sort of drive-thru. And freshman 15 was a real thing.
We would ditch class. I would ditch class. Maddie never. Actually, hey.
Uh-oh. She's got a bone to pick with me.
She told me.
I'm scared. I don't remember.
That she would ditch one class with me, and she never did.
That's 100% true.
I know.
Because
I'm not a liar.
Wait, am I a liar? Why'd you say it like that? Anyway.
You never did it.
We're fighting. Oh my gosh, it's coming true.
First fight on the podcast.
Right before this episode, when we talked about what we were going to do, we're like, are we going to get into a fight? Is my dreams going to come true? No, I was so afraid of getting in trouble.
By who?
I don't know. Like,
they don't even know your name.
I didn't want to break the rules. I'm such a rule follower. I was always afraid of getting in trouble. And I just,
really?
Yeah.
Even in college?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought you just were like taking your studies seriously.
She was studious. I mean, maybe that too. I'll say that. I was studious. Mm-hmm. But I just didn't want to get in trouble.
No.
I know. I don't think I ever ditched class.
She never. If she did, I'd be. If you
Natalie
told me,
would be ditching class
told me now that you ditched a class, I'd be pissed. Now.
No, I don't think I ever ditched class.
That's crazy. I ditched all the time. Dude, I was so bad. Not bad like a bad kid. I mean like bad at school. When I got to college.
It just wasn't for you, and that's fine.
It was really hard for me.
Because weren't you a nursing major?
I never made it to nursing school.
But that's what you, like, that was your...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And can you imagine me as a nurse? I'm so glad that didn't work out for me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no. No, I remember sitting in class one day and I was really thinking about it because I was not paying attention in class. But I was really thinking, I'm like, this isn't for me. Like, I was thinking about, like, in the real world, like...
You would have hated being a nurse.
I would have absolutely hated that.
Because you'd have had to touch people and, like, be around people.
And being around gross things? Absolutely not. I'm not meant for that. Yeah, I'm glad that didn't work out.
No, I forgot about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I never ditched class. Sorry.
Yeah. Interesting.
Not for me.
I used to ditch class and I would go to the bad city and go to Sonic.
Calumet City? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. We would go to Sonic all the time.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe we did that.
It was so good, though. I love a good Sonic drive-thru.
Yeah. They had fun drinks.
Yeah, the dirty sodas and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can find another. I'll go to my archives again. I have one of you. I'll show it to you first, if I'm allowed to talk about it. If I'm allowed to roast you on it.
Oh, no.
It's so cute.
Oh, you can, yeah. Oh, I was just, okay, yeah.
So this one, it's my archived post. It's something I took a picture of, and I had to post it on my main feed. It's of when, was it your grandma, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Paid for Natalie's own cover of the American Girl doll magazine.
Yeah.
With her Samantha doll, everybody. Throwback to another one of our other episodes.
Yeah.
I even put a filter on this, too.
No, look.
I put so much saturation.
Amazing. First of all, I'm matching with my American Girl doll. Same colors. Second of all, it looks like I just got back from Disney World because I have a hair wrap in my hair.
You do. Is it beads or is it just like thread?
It was like embroidery thread, and then at the bottom they'd put like a charm.
Oh,
I love those. I should learn how to do those.
You should do it for the girls.
I should do it for me.
And the issue, it's American Girl doll, and it says, "Smile, it's a special issue just for you." And then my post, I said, "Smile, it's a special post just for you." Oh, because you got a job that day in 2016.
Is that what that was?
Maybe that. Where were you working? Maybe Marshalls.
Papa John's in 2016.
Oh, Papa John's.
No, but you used to be able to go to American Girl, and I'm sure you still can.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have a magazine. I don't know if they still do, where like you get like a monthly issue.
Yeah.
But when you went to American Girl, you could go and get your picture taken, and they would put you on the front photo. And we did it, of course.
Of course.
I wish I still had that. That'd be really neat.
Your grandma doesn't have that at her house?
I bet she doesn't. She throws away a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
This should have been a family heirloom, everybody.
It should have.
It should have been. I wonder if you could still do that.
I bet. Let's go.
Yeah. Our next trip.
Yeah.
To the American Girl doll store. I have so much. I've archived a lot. Good for me. Digital footprint is real, everybody. Let me tell you. Oh my goodness. Do you remember Infinity Scarves?
Yeah. Yeah.
They had a chokehold on me.
They had a chokehold on everyone.
Mix matching patterns.
Mm-hmm. Maddie was good at that.
Ugh.
Yeah. See, I could never.
Ugh. I was wearing a pink plaid shirt with a leopard print infinity scarf. And this is when hold on, let me double check to make sure. No. I was still using the white borders. And in this photo, my eyes are crossed. And I'm saying, it was sort of a wear something and pretend you match kind of day.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh. Everybody. And sorta. I had the harsh side bang going.
Ugh,
where the rest of my hair is curled, but then my side bang is just perfectly straight into a swoop. Ugh. That's a good one.
Yeah. No, but Infinity Scarves had us in a chokehold because we went to that private school where our shirts had to be like no less than two fingers
on the collarbone. Yeah.
Yeah. And we couldn't find anything that we could wear.
Yeah.
So we just throw on an Infinity Scarf and it would cover us up.
No, that was such a lifever.
It really was. I'm glad those were popular at that time.
My mom used to crochet them.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Ugh. I love those. Let's bring it back.
No.
The chicken era.
I had chickens, and I thought one of my chickens was egg bound. I don't know what was wrong with her. It wasn't anything. I think she was fine. I think I was just overthinking it. But I thought she was egg bound, so I brought her in the house. And when a chicken is egg bound, you're supposed to sit them in an Epsom salt bath, and it helps the egg come out. And me and Maddie were on FaceTime, and then my chicken just started.
She just started yapping.
She started talking.
She was good. How many chickens do you have left now?
0.
Oh, I didn't know you were done.
Yeah.
Oh, how long has that been?
Not long.
Are you going to get more?
I think I'd like to get more once the girls are a little older and it can kind of be their chore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just going to leave the chickens unsupervised and under the care of them, but like it'll give them a little responsibility.
Their thing to do, yeah.
And I think it'd be fun for them to like get chicks and see them grow. So that's in my head. It's not anytime soon. Oh. It's a big task. Yeah. And it's scary when something does happen that you have to literally like be their doctor. Right. Like, I'm not built for that. Oh my gosh. Talking about an egg bound chicken. One of my chicken's name was Princess Lay an Egg.
Oh, I love that.
And she actually was egg bound. And I saw one morning before work, I went out there to check on them. I literally saw like, it was like the egg had cracked inside of her and literally just like an egg came out, but like not with the shell. It just was like, it cracked out her butt. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, what do I do? Because if that shell is stuck in there, it can cut them and then they'll get an infection and then it like stays in there because it doesn't come out. So I literally I'm calling around to all these vets because there's nothing I could do.
Right.
I'm like, what do I do? I'm like calling to all these vets and I finally find a vet in like far away. And I'm literally like so upset. I'm on the phone like, hey, I have a chicken. Like I could not speak. And she was so nice. She's like, it's okay. So I ended up bringing my chicken in.
And did they help her?
They gave her an x-ray and I would pay to have that x-ray right now. I don't. I wish I had the x-ray.
Was it really expensive? Is it expensive to take a chicken to
it was
the
like
vet?
$350. But I loved my chicken so much, I didn't think anything of it.
Aw, you're a good chicken mom?
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Yeah.
I always wondered that. Like, people, because so many people have chickens now. I mean, how the upkeep and even taking them to the vet, like what vets
you don't take him to the vet.
Well, yeah, like
you kill him.
My goodness, a mercy killing. Oh my goodness.
No. Yeah, if your chicken's sick. I mean, you do everything you can, but.
So what happened to your other chickens?
A lot of them they were very old now.
Yeah.
So they just died, or a couple of things have gotten them here.
Okay.
Like, because we would let them free range.
Yeah.
And stuff just gets them inevitably. We live by a bunch of fields, and hawks are constantly flying around. Yeah. There's nothing you can do. Like, it's just part of life.
The circle of life. I almost committed to that, then I stopped.
You should have. I was waiting.
I know.
I got
scared.
quiet.
I got a little scared.
I gave you the floor.
I'm not going to sing.
I'm still looking through your account.
No, you're okay. You don't have to.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
I'll go to my old one because you tagged my old account here.
Natalie's old account was popping back in the day. She's smiling and scared.
Maddie got her wisdom teeth removed.
Oh my gosh. I knew this was going to come up.
Do you not want me to talk about it?
No, you can talk about it. I don't care. I'm an open book. What can I say?
So what I'm looking at is a picture. I didn't take this photo. I think your mom took it and sent it to me.
My mom was so mad at me when I got my wisdom teeth
out.
Why? Anyway, go ahead. I'll tell that story, but you go ahead.
It's not. She's just sitting here with
gauze in my teeth.
I said in the thing here, thank you for the amazing voicemail you left me. I remember she called me and left me a voicemail. I don't remember what it says, and I don't know.
It was probably really embarrassing.
I remember it was just a bunch of nonsense, but it really cracked me up.
Because, okay, my mom and I were talking about this not too long ago. I think we were talking about it with Brad, which my mom was so mad at me.
Why?
The day that because I was just being so crazy, and I was not listening to her. And I remember,
and that's not Maddie.
I'm a rule follower, if you don't know. She was so fed up with me.
What?
I like after the fact, she's like, "You were so annoying."
Oh my goodness.
But that was such a journey.
Yeah.
And then that was only my top. No, that was only my bottom.
Oh.
Because then last year I got my top wisdom teeth out.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Remember, I drove my car here afterwards. Let me tell that story quickly as we wrap up our episode.
Oh.
Right? I don't know how much time has
How long
passed.
have we gone?
How long have we gone, Brad?
Oh.
Oh my goodness. So
I feel like we just started.
I know. It doesn't feel very. So this will be our last story as we wrap up. So I got my bottom wisdom teeth out in high school, as Natalie just said, because I got braces. And then I honestly went all that time thinking that my top wisdom teeth were out too. Oh. And then like 2 years ago when I went to the dentist, they said, your top wisdom teeth are still in. You're going to need to get those out. Which that was news to me, everybody. Because I just assumed.
Were you shook to the core?
Yes. I thought all of them were out.
Wow.
So then
that would have sucked to get that news.
I know. I was so upset. I really thought.
Oh, I didn't know all that.
No, I just really, I talked to my mom about it, and neither one of us could remember. We just, yes, so whatever. So then another year goes by, and then I started having issues because the wisdom teeth were coming in. And then I was having really bad mouth pain, teeth ache, whatever you want to call it. And I had finally found a dentist or an oral surgeon that would take my wisdom teeth out, and it was near Natalie's house. And I had gone in to get a consultation. I had fully planned just to get this consultation, maybe get the surgery booked, and then go to work afterwards. So I get there, and the oral surgeon looks, and he's like, we could just do it now. He's like, let's just do it now, because the wisdom teeth had fully grown in. And he's like, I don't have to use anesthesia. He's like, if you're willing to sit here and do it, we can do it. So then I said, okay, can I call my job and let them know I'm not going to be there? And then I had to call Brad because he said it would have to be extra Novocaine, but you wouldn't. He's like, you'll be fine. It'll just be extra Novocaine. I'm like, no, I need to call somebody because I'm a baby when it comes to pain. I knew that, especially with my mouth, because I've only had one or two cavities before.
Don't even say this right now.
I don't like anything like that. And so I called Brad. I'm like, you're going to have. He was like, are you sure? And I'm like, no, you're going to have to come pick me up. Like, it's not going to work. So he was.
No, I don't think so. I think you plan on going home.
So I was like, you're going to have to come pick me up. And then I go back in and he's like, okay, we'll give you. He's like, well, because I was really scared. I was crying.
Oh.
I was crying. I was like, and like, even though the whole time, like, I didn't even have to do that. I could have waited, but my mindset was like, let's just get it done.
Yeah.
But I was still crying. I was still scared. So they give me the Novocaine, and they gave me I don't know. I don't know. My whole left side of my face went numb. Yeah. I don't know if that's normal or not. I couldn't feel, not even my eyebrows. Like, I was touching it, and I couldn't feel it. So I was, like, freaking out. And then this side, so my whole face is numb. Mm-hmm. And then he came in, and he was a very nice man. He was a Middle Eastern man with a very thick accent. Mm-hmm. So he was talking to me. I could not understand him. I don't know what he was saying. Yeah. But I was crying. I remember I was just crying. And he's like, it's going to be so quick. Don't worry. Easy. He just kept saying, easy. And I'm like, and he just took them both out.
I can't.
And he did it so fast, Natalie. I didn't even realize, like, it was done.
Okay.
And then they put the cotton in, and they're like, okay, just sit here a minute, and then you can go home. And I was like, what?
Can I add something? Maddie didn't know this at the time, but she went to the worst dentist in the world. It's all over my town.
Like Facebook group?
Yeah. No, like, there's, like, articles. Like, truly, she went to the worst dentist in the area. Not just in my town, in the area.
After the fact. Yeah. That he probably should not have been pulling out people's wisdom teeth the day of their consultation.
I'm so grateful that everything is okay.
It worked out.
You had no complications, right?
No, I had no complications.
I'm so glad because when she told me where she was, I'm like...
No dry socket or anything. But then afterwards, because Brad had to drive, it was like a 45-minute drive from our house to Brad coming to pick me up. Mm-hmm. And I had to wait in my car. And then I remember I had called Brad. I'm like, I don't want to leave my car in this parking lot for a day. And the office is by your house. So then I don't know if I called you or texted you. I'm like, can I leave my car at your house for a couple of days? Mm-hmm. So then Brad finally got there. And I'm like slowly losing my grasp of reality at this point. And he did not want me to drive to your house. He's like, we could just leave here. I'm like, no. But in my mind, especially when you don't feel well or whatever, I'm like, I'm driving it to Natalie's house. Natalie said I can leave it there. So we took a very long drive where I drove my car and Brad was I don't know if I followed him or he followed me.
Oh, you were kind of with her.
Yeah.
I don't know if I realized that.
And we drove it to your house. And I remember you had told me to park it like up in the driveway, but I
said park by the tree, and Maddie said check.
I parked it in her backyard.
She parked under the tree, not even pavement.
On the driveway. I left it in the backyard, and I left the keys on the windshield, and then I just stumbled to Brad's car, and then we stopped at Speedway, and we got a frozen. No, I couldn't. Well, he got a frozen chimichanga just to put on my face because they didn't even give me ice packs when I left. There are so many red flags, everybody. Let me tell you, if something seems like it shouldn't be happening this way, it probably shouldn't be. But yeah, no ice packs or anything. So I had just like 2 chimichangas on my face. We'll find that photo. Wow. We'll post that for this episode.
That's really funny. That was really funny. I remember getting home from work and being like, oh.
Just my little car in the backyard. Because even Brad was like, is this where she wants you to park? And I'm like,
Brad's like, there's no way.
Yeah. She told me the tree.
No, I remember when I got home, I'm like, oh, she shouldn't have been driving. No, I was kind of mad because I'm like, she could have like dropped the keys off at my house and me and Steven could have gone that evening to go get it and bring it here.
There's a lot of options after
There was
the fact.
A lot of options that could have happened. She should not have been behind the wheel.
But it all worked out.
I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad your mouth is fine.
Teeth. We're over a year later. Everything's fine. Great. No issues. We'll everybody. This has been a whirlwind of episodes. We've jumped around, but that's, we love it that way.
We do.
So we'll sign off for now.
Yes. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Whatever. Yeah. Wherever you are.
Wherever you are. Any platform. We're accessible everywhere.
We're here.
Okay, bye.
You can cut this out, Brad.